Welcome to today's video, where we're going to explore an interesting phenomenon in RStudio that can sometimes leave users perplexed. Have you ever encountered situations where two seemingly similar errors result in different error handling behaviors? If so, you're not alone. In this video, we'll delve into the reasons behind this disparity and provide a clear explanation of what's happening under the hood. When working with RStudio, it's essential to understand how errors are handled, as it can significantly impact your workflow and productivity. By the end of this video, you'll have a deeper understanding of why these two errors result in different error handling behaviors, and you'll be better equipped to tackle similar issues in the future. So let's dive into the main question. Why do these two errors result in different error handling behaviors in RStudio? To answer this, we need to understand how RStudio handles errors in general. When an error occurs, RStudio uses a mechanism called error trapping to catch and handle the error. Error trapping is a process that involves identifying the error, stopping the execution of the code, and then handling the error accordingly. The way RStudio handles errors depends on several factors, including the type of error, the context in which it occurred, and the settings specified by the user. Now, let's consider the two specific errors we're interested in. Error A is a runtime error, which means it occurs during the execution of the code. This type of error typically happens when there's an issue with the data or the logic used in the code. On the other hand, error B is a parse error, which occurs before the code is even executed. Parse errors usually happen when there's a syntax mistake or an invalid character in the code. Here's where things get interesting. RStudio handles these two types of errors differently because they occur at different stages of the execution process. When a runtime error occurs, RStudio will typically stop the execution of the code and display an error message with details about what went wrong. This allows you to diagnose and fix the issue. However, when a parse error occurs, RStudio will usually prevent the code from executing altogether. Instead of displaying an error message, it will highlight the problematic line or character in the code editor, making it easier for you to identify and correct the mistake. The key takeaway here is that RStudio's error handling behavior depends on the type of error and when it occurs during the execution process. By understanding this distinction, you'll be better equipped to handle errors more effectively in your own project. To summarize, we've discussed how RStudio handles errors differently depending on their type and occurrence. The key points to remember are period. Runtime errors occur during code execution and result in an error message being displayed. Parse errors occur before code execution and prevent the code from running altogether. RStudio's error handling behavior depends on the type of error and its context. In understanding how RStudio handles errors is crucial for effective debugging and troubleshooting. By recognizing that different types of errors result in distinct error handling behaviors, you'll be better equipped to tackle common issues and improve your overall productivity. If you have any questions or topics related to this subject that you'd like us to explore further, please leave a comment below. Don't forget to like this video if you found it informative, and consider subscribing for more content on RStudio and programming in general. Thanks for watching.